time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl travels through Tokyo. It's the Steelers and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone. For the right to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
We talked to him earlier in the week, Mike, and he tried to downplay this as just another game, but I think after seeing him on the field during warm-ups, that's gone out the window. You can tell it's starting to set in just how big of an opportunity this really is. They've outlasted every team in the AFC except for the one they're about to face. If they're able to beat them, man, they'll have a chance to do something really special. But for that to happen, they're going to need him to lead the way. They try to overcome this intimidating atmosphere, and if he does that, they could be holding the Lamar Hunt Trophy in just a few short hours.
That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got it. That's Burks. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Young. Catch made there by Burks. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. To throw, Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. Now Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. This pass deflected and caught. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. It's a touchdown. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former #2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. Throwing on second down, Young. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And that is incomplete. Pat Frymuth, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Dragons offense ready to take over for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Now a 3rd and 2. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here. I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Stroud. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down. To throw, it's Stroud. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now, Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Dragons. kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up second and long. Back to throw, Young. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Third and long. To throw is Young. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Stroud. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. It's a toss play left to Gibbs. Gibbs with a first down and more. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A long one from Gibbs. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now he'll run it. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them.
And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Dragons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. The Steelers offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the give, it's Harris. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Throwing is Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On play action, Young. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Young. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. To throw is Young. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down. From the gun, it's Young. That is caught. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate their approach down here in tight.
And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. To the goal line and in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Dragons offense ready for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw, Stroud. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
That's good for
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Stroud. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Stroud going to set up to throw, and he'll take it on in. Mark Bowers, touchdown Dragons. The extra point is good, and the Dragons add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back set to go once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On 1st down is Young. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Young to throw on 1st down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Dragons offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and let's see what he can do after the catch.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run with Gibbs, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It was A.J. Epinesa who brought him down. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Stroud.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
They hand it to Gibbs. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So, on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This a 46-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Dragons will extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Young to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. That lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Here's Young. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Steelers getting ready to put this one away, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Dragons offense ready to take over once more. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. A run here with Gibbs. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And He doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
At the 40-yard line.
On second down, it's Gibbs. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Now, Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. 11 yards on the pass there. That's enough for a first down. Here's Gibbs. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Dragons. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle. A second down throw for Young. Catch made there by Burks. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So, from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7. Here's Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. The home team's offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll work his way up past the 10 to the 15. That's good enough to give him some breathing room and give him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. Once again, it's Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's caught by
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Gibbs. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. 3rd and 9. Now Stroud. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Dragons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Young. Off he goes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Now a screen set up for Harris. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. From the gun, it's Young. That's to the big tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll go. Young. He'll let this go for Pickens. And the Dragons are going to get it back here just past the 35.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the Steelers' 35-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down, and in this case, they do it for a loss.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Young to the tight end Freiermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw, Young. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st down is Young. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dragons. The PAT up and good. And the Dragons will add 1 more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And now here comes the punt team. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and a yard. They bring a tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. There he goes again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Dragons stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now Young. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad, as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC.